Hi everyone, welcome back to a brand new video here on RH Bricks. And today I'm very happy to present to you my 2018 LEGO Star Wars Imperial Army. I'm gonna start off with showing all the vehicles, and after that I'm gonna go over to the minifigures. So let's start off with the vehicles. In front I have two of these TIE Advanced that were flown by Darth Vader, and to the right I have this one as well, the TIE Advanced prototype from Star Wars Rebels. And I think these three are very amazing and cool vehicles, very cool TIE variants, and I'm probably gonna use them more in mocks in the future. The only problem is you see them mostly in space in the movie and in Star Wars Rebels, so you know, but yeah, I will try to find a way to include these in mocks and stuff. On both sides I have an Imperial V-Wing, one right there and one right over there. So I have two of these. I think it's a really amazing set and comes with really good minifigures and stuff. I would recommend it if you can find it under $20, because it's a really good set for your collection if you don't have it already. Moving on, right here I have three of these these Imperial Tanks. Now moving on, I have three of these Imperial Tanks. They're really cool. I haven't used them in mocks yet. That's a recurring thing I say a lot in this video. But I will try to include this more in mocks in the future, because I have a bunch of them. And talking of something I have a bunch of, I have right over there, I have three of those cool Imperial Speeders from Star Wars Rebels. And above that we have one ATST there and one ATST right over there. Hard to show this on camera, but I have two ATSTs, the newer ones from Rogue One. I also have two ATDPs, and I have two of the older landing crafts. To the right I have a normal TIE Fighter from 2014. I don't have the new Solo one yet, and next to that it's a very old TIE Interceptor. I really hope they remake that set. And behind that is my customized turbo tank, which I just removed all of the red pieces, and I removed all of the Republic branding and stuff. Because of course you see that in Rogue One, so I decided to, just customize my own and have that so I can have it in mocks and stuff. In the middle we have, to the left, Krennic's shuttle. We have the Shuttle Tidarium, a very awesome set, and Palpatine's shuttle. So I love these shuttles and stuff because they're just so cool, and I love them in the Star Wars universe. Right behind that we have this very small ATST from the Ender Bunker set, a very old set. I think this ATST is a better scale to minifigures than the newer one from Rogue One, in my opinion. So I might use that in mocks. The UCS Slave 1 is the pride and joy of my entire LEGO collection. I think it's a very awesome set. I can recommend it to everyone because it's just so good, and it looks awesome like this. I know it's not technically an Imperial vehicle because it belongs to Boba Fett, but he worked for the Empire, so I decided to put it in here because I think it's a really awesome set, and I just wanted to have it in a video. Under that we have this Star Destroyer, a very awesome set, and to the right we have my custom acclamator down there. You can't see it too well. So down there is my custom acclamator. I made it a couple years ago. It's not very good, but I just haven't decided to destroy it because I don't have any use for the parts. In front of my Imperial Army are all of these high-ranking officers and crew members of the Empire. Just behind them are some speeder drivers and some ATDP drivers. Behind the AT-DP drivers, we have some Death Troopers, led by 2 higher-ranking Death Troopers and Krennic's personal bodyguards. Over to the right, we have some Shore Troopers. I have 2 normal ones, 1 polybag one, and 1 from the TIE Striker. In the center of my Imperial Army are all of my pilots from the Empire. In front, I have 2 Imperial pilots without, not TIE Fighter pilots, but just normal Imperial pilots. And behind them, I have a bunch of cool Imperial pilots. So here's a closer look at all the cool pilots I have. And just behind them are some AT-ST drivers and AT-AT drivers. Over here we have some of these Death Star pilots, I guess you can call them, or Death Star, crewmen, and behind those we have some Imperial landing platform troopers, I guess you can call them. The direct the ships that are coming in. And to the left of those we have some AT-AT pilots. One of the newer ones, in light bluish gray, that came in the AT-AT polybag, not polybag, the microfighter. And behind that, 2 of the older white ones. I have 3 of the Imperial Tanks, and therefore I have 6 of these amazing Imperial Tank pilots. I hope to use this more in mocks in the future. So that was all the troopers on my base plate that I have in the middle. And now let's move on to the right before we move on to the Stormtrooper Corps. Right in front of my special troopers, I have 4 of the, I guess you can call them Sith bodyguards or Sith warriors, and in front of that we have 2 of the Inquisitors, 1 of the antagonist in the Freemaker Adventures series, and of course Starkiller. Behind them we have Death Star Troopers. I have 9 of these. I think these are really cool. The one in the front comes from the Death Star, but I found it in a magazine that included this minifigure. Just to the left of those, I have some cool Black Troopers, or I guess you can call them Shadow Troopers, and just Special Operations Troopers. And above those, we have some of the older Stormtroopers that I didn't know where to put. Here I have all of my Snowtroopers. I haven't counted them, but there's a lot. Not as many as my Stormtroopers, of course, but it's quite a few Snowtroopers back there. And to the right of that, we have some Scout Troopers. I have quite a few of those as well. I have one of the newer ones from the Endor village, the Ewok village over there. And I also have some older ones. In front of the Scout Troopers, we have 6 of these Royal Guards. I think they're really cool minifigures, and I would love to have some more of them. I'm very proud of this part of my collection. I have a bunch of these Shock Troopers back here. I rarely use them for mocks, but I wish to use them more in the future because they're really cool. That was the second base plate, and now let's move on to my Stormtrooper Corps. Here in front we have a Stormtrooper Commander. On both sides we have identical Sand Troopers, and behind that I have a bunch of the movie and Battlefront inspired Stormtroopers. So all the troopers in the back are from the movie or from Battlefront, and these 2 along to the right and left, these 2 platoons, I guess you can call them, or squads, are the Rebel the Rebel ones from Star Wars Rebels. So that was the entire video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It really helps me when you support me and give me nice comments and stuff. And we're working very hard to produce 1 video every 3 days, and we try to keep the best quality as possible, and we're ready to make better videos and better mocks and stuff like that. So I hope you guys are excited for that. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below, and be sure to like this video, subscribe, share with your friends, comment, and as always, see you in the next video. Goodbye.